Okay, today's we will learn BRS. Okay, means what? Bank reconciliation statement. Already this topic was discussed in before classes only now. Okay, so just on this day we will go through all the ones. Okay, if in case favorable balance is given, how to do the problems, and if in case overdraft or unfavorable balance is given, how to do the problem. Okay, first we will learn about this. What is the meaning of bank? The meaning of bank is it is a financial institution which accepts deposits from the public and gives loans to the public. Okay, next is reconciliation. Okay, reconciliation means rechecking or okay reconciliation. So this is a accounting process. It compares two sets of records to check that figures are get correct or not in the bank's passbook and in the cash book. Okay, so first, a businessman who opens current account with a bank records his transaction with either in the bank account opened in the ledger or in the cash column of the cash book. Okay, so generally it is a cash book. Cash book means what? A triple column cash book. In that triple column cash book, what are the columns are there? On the debit side is date, particulars, LF. Next is discount allowed, cash, bank, and that credit side is date, particulars. Next is discount received, cash, bank. Okay, when we will do the problems relating to this bank reconciliation statement, we will prefer only the bank column of the cash book. Okay, leave that cash columns or any discount column. We prefer only the bank column. Okay, debit side bank, credit side bank. Okay, so it means what? Whenever we use the word bank column of the cash book means on the debit side is bank and that credit side is bank in the cash book. Next is, so the deposits are in the bank are entered on the debit side and that payments from bank are entered on the credit side. Okay, on that debit side is any deposits. Okay, and credit side is payments. Okay, next coming to the passbook. In that banker's point of view, the banker prepares a passbook. On that here debit side is up here, it will come under the credit side. Next here credit side is there, it will come under the debit side. Okay, on the debit side is deposits and credit side is payments. Okay, now next listen here. Suppose if cash book balance and passbook balance are getting same, then we no need to prepare this bank reconciliation statement. Okay, or else in some situations it may not be tally or it may not be agree, then that time we prepare a bank reconciliation statement. Suppose cash book shows an 15,000 and passbook shows an 12,000. So there is a difference is there between cash book and passbook. Then that time we will prepare a bank reconciliation statement. Now how do we get that mistakes? Means suppose this bank reconciliation statement prepared or at the end of the month. Okay, 31st Jan 2020 or 31st March 2019, at whatever the date will be given, we prefer that dates. Okay, suppose on this date check deposited into the bank. Okay, and that the cash book balance increases, the banker deposits the check, we will that banker write on the passbook now. Suppose in some situation the banker is entered in passbook but may not be entered in cash book, then that time there will be get some benefits, then get some differences. Next is payments. Check issued to customer but that customer did not receive money from the bank. Okay, generally check issued to some other person, like check issued to Mr. X. Okay, so whenever checks are issued, our bank balance is decreased. Okay, so on that payment side, automatically it will decrease the amount. But this on that passbook also payment, the bank will give amount to that Mr. X. But this person did not receive that amount from the bank. Okay, in that cash book it will be decreased. In that passbook, constant will be there. So then that time also getting differences. Okay. Okay, next is favorable balance, unfavorable balance. Favorable balance. Next is unfavorable or overdraft balance. So we discussed it in class now. Okay, got it? Remember what is favorable balance? If deposits are more, withdrawals are less. Okay, withdrawals are any payments are less, it is known as an favorable balance. Payments or withdrawals. Okay, favorable balance means when deposits are more, withdrawals are less. So it is an favorable balance. Suppose deposits balance is 20,000 and less now, so that withdrawals balance is 15,000. How much favorable balance? 20,000 minus 15,000 is 5,000. Okay, it is an favorable balance. Unfavorable balance means what? Balance means deposits are less, withdrawals are more. It is an unfavorable or overdraft balance. Suppose deposits are 7,000 and withdrawals are 13,000. So how much is unfavorable or overdraft balance is 6,000. Okay, this is a favorable balance or debit balance. It is an unfavorable balance or overdraft balances. Okay, and the next step is what? In that problems, suppose favorable balance as per cash book is given, then we find out the favorable balance as per passbook. Suppose in reverse is given. Okay, favorable balance as per passbook is given in the problem, then we find out the favorable balance as per cash book, same as the unfavorable balance or any overdraft balances. Okay, we done some problems also in this unit. Okay, generally what is the formats are there for this bank reconciliation statement? Favorable balance as per cash book or unfavorable balance as per passbook. Okay, so cash book balance is given, or add which items we added to that items which affects credit side of cash book, and second one is items which affect credit side of passbook. Add. Then next less. What items we will be less? The items which affects debit side of cash book, and second one is the items which affect debit side of passbook. So deduct, we will get a bank balance as per passbook. Okay, now see the problems. Now see the problem. Prepare BRS as on 31st December 2012. Bank balance as per cash book. Okay, bank balance as per cash book is rupees 22,000. Then second one is check issued check issued but not presented for payment is rupees 2000. The next is check deposited but not credited in passbook. Passbook is rupees 1800. The next is dividends collected and credited in passbook. Dividends collected and credited in passbook but not entered in cash book is rupees 650. Okay, so these are the differences. Okay, check issued but not presented for payment. They did not make any payment. Next is check deposited but not credited in passbook. In cash book they entered, but in passbook they did not credited in passbook. Next is dividends collected and credited in passbook but not entered in cash book. So which balance is given in the problem? Bank balance as per cash book. Okay, suppose it will be mentioned that favorable balance or bank balance. Suppose for overdraft or unfavorable balance, it is particularly mentioned that okay, overdraft balance as per cash book or unfavorable balance as per cash book. Suppose they did not use this word or they did not given like this, then it is a favorable balance. Okay, so what is given in the problem? Bank balance as per cash book. Then we find out the bank balance as per passbook. Okay, now see the solution. Bank reconciliation statement. Bank reconciliation statement as on 31st March 2012. Particulars, amount. Okay, next is cash book, passbook. No, these are debit side is deposits, withdrawals or issues. Next, issues or payments. Withdrawals or payments or issue. Next is deposits. So it will be the symbol of increasing the balance. It is a symbol of decreasing the balance. Next is it is a symbol of decreasing balance, and it is a symbol of increasing balance. Okay, now see the first transaction. Bank balance as per cash book. Okay, first is write like this: bank balance as per cash book. Bank balance as per cash book. How much amount is given? Rupees 22,000. Next, add. What items we add? So it is an bank balance as per cash book. What is the pro forma? Items which affect credit side of cash book. Okay, items which affect credit side of cash book is added. Next is items which affected credit side of passbook is added. Okay, now see that second transaction. Check issued but not presented for payment. Generally we will issue the check from our business point of view. We will issue that check to some other persons. Okay, generally that means what, whenever we issue the check, it will decreases. Okay, so it will be effect is an credit side now. Okay, the items which affect credit side is added. Second transaction. Check issued but not presented for payment. Check issued but not presented for payment is rupees 2000. Okay, next is check deposited but not credited in passbook. But not credited in passbook means it will be credited in cash book na, it will be entered in the deposits na. So whenever check deposits means it will be right under the debit side of cash book and it will be right credit side of passbook. Okay, now see here what's the transaction is given but not entered in the passbook. Entered in passbook means they don't touch the passbook. Okay, it will be entered in the cash book only. So deposits na, items which affect debit side is less. Okay, what items we added? Items which affected credit side of cash book, items which affected credit side of passbook, these two are added. And next is what items will be less? Items which affected debit side of cash book and items which affected debit side of passbook, these two are less. Check deposited but not entered in passbook. Amount is rupees 1800. Next, see dividends collected and credited in passbook but not entered in cash book. They did not entered in cash book but they did entered in the passbook. So whenever dividends are collected, our bank balance is increasing means it will be come under the credit side is 650. So it affect on the credit side of passbook. So whenever the items which affected credit side of passbook means we added. Dividends collected, credited in passbook, write all this, rupees 650. Next, add total is 24,650. 24,650 minus rupees 1800. How much? 24,650 minus 1800 is 22,850. Which balance is it? It is a balance, bank balance as per passbook. Sorry. Okay, it is a bank balance as per passbook. Okay, this is a problem relating to the bank balance as per cash book means favorable balance. Next is the problem relating to the overdraft balance. Next, see the problem is overdraft balance. On 31st March 2009, the cash book of Ramesh showed a credit balance of rupees 7,200. Prepare BRS. Okay. First transaction is interest debited by the bank is rupees 225 is not appearing in cash book. Okay, interest debited by the bank is 225 is not appearing cash book. Next is interest on investments collected by the bank is rupees 1,200. Next, third one is a check of rupees 750 issued to Srinivas was cashed on 10/4/2009. The next is credit of rupees 90 relating to some other account was found in the passbook. The next is out of checks deposited in the bank for collection as on 25th March. A check for rupees 750 was collected after 31st March 2009. Okay, now see the problem. Okay, on 31st March 2009, the cash book of Ramesh showed a credit balance of 7,200. Debit balance is known as an what? Debit balance is known as an favorable balance. Okay, then next is credit balance is known as an overdraft balance or unfavorable balance. Okay, the cash book shows an overdraft balances. Okay, overdraft balance as per cash book. How much balance is 7,200. Whenever overdraft is there, for the pro forma is opposite. What are the items are add in favorable balance? Now we deducted. Okay, at that time, what are the items are less, then we overdraft balances are added. Okay, now see, interest debited by the bank is rupees 225 is not appear in the cash book. Generally interest debited by the bank means bank receives that interest from the customers, but does not appearing in the cash book. Okay, so items which affected debited is we added, so debited by the bank. The next is interest on investment collected by the bank. Okay, so generally it will be appear on the credit side of the passbook. It affects this credit side of the passbook. Okay, items which affect credit side of passbook is now deducted. Next is a check of rupees 750 is issued to Srinivas, was cashed on 10th April 2001. On that before 31st March only issued to Srinivas, but that this Srinivas was cashed on the 10th April. Okay, at that time we will prepare this BRS 31st March. Before only it issued the check means it will be deducted from the cash book balances. Okay, this transaction is will affect the credit side of cash book. Okay, the items which affect credit side of cash book in overdraft balance as per passbook is be deducted. Then next is a credit of rupees 90 relating to some other account was found in the passbook. Okay, so it will be recording in the credit side of passbook. Now credit side of passbook means it affects means it will be deducted. Then next last is out of checks deposited in the bank for collection as on 25th March. Okay, what are the checks or deposits? It will be collected only on 25th March, and a check for rupees was collected after 31st March. Okay, now deposited in the bank means it will be come under the credit side of passbook. Okay, credit side of passbook means we deducted. Now see the solution. Bank reconciliation statement. Statement is 31st March 2009. Particulars amount. Okay, interest debited is add. Interest on investment, it will become under the credit side. Credit side of passbook means less. A check of 750 issued to Srinivas. Issued to Srinivas means less. It will be affects is credit side of cash book. Next is a credit of 90 credit side. Credit side of it will be occurred in the passbook. Credit side of passbook means less. Next, checks deposited in the bank. Debit side of passbook is add. Okay, now add all these. Above which balance is given? Overdraft or credit balance of cash book. How much is rupees 7,200? What we will find? We will find the overdraft balance as per passbook. Balance as per cash book. Next, add. Add is interest debited by the bank is first transaction is added. Interest debited by the bank not appearing in cash book. How much amount is rupees 225. Next, which item we added? Last is fifth transaction is check deposited. Check deposited in the bank for collection. Deposited in the bank for collection is how much is rupees 750. Okay, do the total. Next is less. Less is second one is interest on investments. Interest on investments collected. Interest on investment is collected by the bank is rupees 1200. The next is third transaction. A check issued to Srinivas. Check issued to Srinivas is rupees 750. The next is fourth one. A credit of some amount relating to some other account was found in passbook. Rupees 90. Okay, now do the totals now. $7,200 plus 225 plus 750 is 8,175. Minus 1,200 minus 750 minus 90 is 6,135. This balance is what? Overdraft balance. Overdraft balance as per passbook. Overdraft balance as per passbook. Okay, this is a problem in another method is overdraft or credit balance of as per cash book. Okay, before doing this problem you should learn proformas. Okay, the two proformas is there na. One proforma is relating to favorable balance of as per cash book and unfavorable balance as per passbook, and the second proforma is overdraft balance as per cash book and favorable balance as per passbook. Okay, definitely you should learn these two pro formas, then you can go through the problems. Okay, these are very very easy. Okay, first you should identify which side effect it will be. Okay, in cash book which side is effect is, in passbook which side is getting affected. Okay, if it is credit, added; if it is debit, less, relating to the balance is given in the problems. Okay, this is our today's class.